The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
Regional finals for a second consecutive year, trying to get to the state tournament for a second straight year. And they won 4 games in a row. They're taking on 6th-ranked Wheelersburg. The Pirates a record of 17-0-2. They've won 12 straight. They're to the regional finals for a second consecutive year. Stay tuned. We speak with head coach Vince Andrews on the pregame show coming up next on WTNS Coshocton.
Hey local athletes and fans, this is Dr. Jake Snyder from Coshocton Chiropractic Health Center at 649 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Our office is all about school spirit and supporting our area athletes. Teamwork is not only important in sports, but also in healthcare. Give us a call at 622-3677 and let us become part of your healthcare team to keep you performing at your best. Visit CoshoctonChiropractic.com to see all of the services we have to offer. Coshocton Chiropractic, cheering for our community and celebrating school spirit since 1947.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Lauper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Don received the best care that I think he possibly could have. Don and I both really felt that they were part of our family and we were part of their family.
I feel like I'm seen, or my kids are seen, and they generally want to hear what's wrong and they want to help however they can.
I want to be able to support an organization that's giving back to the community, that's part of my community. If that's a hospital, Coshocton Hospital is going to be my choice.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Ensley Agency at 622-1111.
I'm alongside Riverview Black Bears head soccer coach. That is Vince Andrews to the regional finals for a second consecutive year. We're look at that last game, a 3-0 shutout win over St. Clairsville. Of course, Parker Galloway came in as the all-time leading scorer for them. What were you able to do in that last game, Vince, to be able to shut him down and shut that team down to get that win?
Well, we knew he was kind of the heart of their team, and we knew that we had to focus and to try to take him out of the game. Blaze Klein stepped up for us, and that was his mission in the game. Don't let Parker do anything with the ball. And as you can see, basically till the very end of the game, Parker pretty much asked Blaze, hey, can I at least touch the ball? That's how good Blaze played lockdown defense. But it was overall a great team effort. It's about the best we've played all season for a full 80 minutes.
Team effort, I think that's the key phrase with this team, right? Here, look at this team back to the same spot this year, but a much different type of year, right, this year to get to this point. What does it mean to you and the team to be able to get back in this position to have a chance to play to get back to the state?
Well, we knew we had a lot of good kids and a lot of young kids coming in. We've had a lot of bumps and bruises and injuries along the way. I think that's made us stronger as a team. A lot of these young guys have stepped up and filled those positions. And it's just been, like I said, a total team effort. They believed in the plan. We believed in the plan. I know a lot of people think, you graduated that many seniors. We also lost the Gavin Bamer kid, which would have probably been a starter for us. But we just try to reload. We get what we get, and we just try to keep building them and make them better. And the numbers have been great at Riverview, and we're just trying to keep that tradition alive.
Great to see that, and at least with the matchup today, it feels like deja vu all over again. Taking on Wheelersburg for a second straight year. Of course, beat them last year for your first ever regional title, 4-2. What stands out to you about taking on this Wheelers team that kind of beats down to what you saw from a season ago?
Well, we kind of had a feeling we might see them again this year. We actually scrimmaged them at the beginning of the year. We were kind of at full strength, and they had a couple guys banged up, so it was a heck of a matchup. Ended up being a 2-1 game at Riverview. They made the trek all the way up there. We knew they were going to be a good quality opponent. Like us, they graduated some kids, but I knew they had a good core coming back. And I told their coach, I said, I like to scrimmage you because I think we might see each other again. And, well, here we are.
Here you are. You mentioned the defense. It's been outstanding throughout this tournament run here. I think out of 4 games, allowing 1 goal, 3 shutouts. So what has been so good about this Riverview defense so far throughout the postseason run?
I think it's kind of been a tradition of ours is like we play good, solid defense. Coach Knightsey came up with the term prom night, and that's just kind of, we like to put a lot of pressure on the ball, keep a lot of pressure on their guys, and some kids just aren't very comfortable with that, and it seemed to work for us. We've even run some different formations throughout the year as we're building to see what works best for us as we move kids around, but I think that's just been our key. I mean, a lot of people thought, losing Laird Williamson and, some of those guys that have been there for 4 years, the guys that I put in there have stepped up and did a really good job.
Well, aside from that, Vince, anything else as far as biggest keys for today?
I told the boys, don't make the game bigger than what it is. Play like we played. If we play like we played St. Clairsville, we're going to have a really good shot at doing something special again this year. I mean, it's already special, after you're winning a 3rd district title. I said everything else at this point's a bonus, and today I think we can get it done again if we play that well.
Vince, thanks for your time, and good luck this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
That's the voice of Riverview Black Bears head soccer coach, Vince Andrews.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Endsley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Endsley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to endsleyagency.com.
Hey local athletes and fans, this is Dr. Jake Snyder from Coshocton Chiropractic Health Center at 649 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Our office is all about school spirit and supporting our area athletes. Teamwork is not only important in sports, but also in healthcare. Give us a call at 622-3677 and let us become part of your healthcare team to keep you performing at your best. Visit CoshoctonChiropractic.com to see all of the services we have to offer. Coshocton Chiropractic, cheering for our community and celebrating school spirit since 1947.
Number 34, Josh Lawson. And number 77, Caleb Carton. The Pirates are coached by Joe Eastep and assisted by Brian Kraft, Connor Killingsworth, Nathan McLaughlin, and Matt Schwamberger. And now for the Black Bears of Riverview High School. Number 0, Jason Summers. Number 1, Brady Johnson. Number 2, Carson Keel. Number 3, Jax Lowe. Number 4, Chase Wright. Number 5, Jack Cohen. Number 6, Jackson Maynard. Number 7, Carter Hammersley. Number 8, Levi Fox. Number 9, Cameron Murphy. Number 10, Deacon Ames. Number 12, Caden Hillman. Number 13, Blaze Klein. Number 16, Carter Nicely. Number 17, Zyler Reed. Number 21, Zarian Atwood. Number 22, Kyle Roach. Number 23, Mason Carroll. Number 24, Leighton Massey. Number 25, Easton Wesney. Number 30, Carson Bryant. Number 31.
Starting this afternoon for the Riverview Black Bears, at goalkeeper will be senior Leighton Massey. Also starting for Riverview will be sophomore forward and midfielder Kaysen Summers and senior defender and midfielder Brody Johnson. And starting for Riverview will be senior defender Chase Wright along with senior midfielder and forward Carter Hammersley, sophomore forward and midfielder Cameron Murphy, and senior forward midfielder Deacon Ames, junior forward midfielder Blaze Klein along with junior defender Carter Nicely, senior Looked at the senior forward midfielder and defender Bodie Richard and junior forward / midfielder Cash Williams. Review of the 25th ranked team in Division 4, a record of 11-5-5. They won 4 straight. They're coached by Vince Andrews. They're to the regionals for a 3rd consecutive year, and the 2nd straight year they made it to the regional championship game and trying to get to the state tournament for the 2nd consecutive year as well. For Wheelersburg, the Pirates starting for them will be senior goalkeeper Braden Bird. Also starting for them will be senior defender Kason Witt, junior midfielder Colton Schwamberger, senior defender Andrew Tabor, sophomore midfielder Cabe Lapcorn, and also freshman forward Carson Eastep, senior forward Nick Sylvia, and senior defender Clark Weller, senior midfielder Evan Mitchell, along with senior defender Sean Bays, and senior defender Cody Evans. Wheelersburg ranked 6th in Division 4, a record of 17-0-2. They won 12 straight. They're to the regionals for a 5th consecutive year, and for them, they made it to the regional finals now for the 4th time out of the last 6 seasons, and trying to get back to the state tournament for the first time since the 2020 campaign. Matt Croy alongside with you, and we are video live streaming this contest on the WTNS YouTube page, courtesy of Bryce Haynes today, producing today's live stream coverage. And you can go to YouTube, search WTNS Radio, find the live stream coverage for tonight's contest. And of course, you can also find us on FM 99.3, mywtnsradio.com. Cody Croy back at the studio for that. Riverview, of course, wearing their black jerseys and black shorts, gold numerals, and white trim. And for Wheelersburg, white jerseys and sporting for them the brown numerals and orange shorts and brown stripes and white socks as well. Winner moves on to the state semifinals. That'll be next Wednesday at 7 o'clock at a site yet to be determined against either 5th-ranked Liberty Benton or 3rd-ranked Worthington Christian. Just about ready to get things underway. What a beautiful day here on this Sunday for boys Division 4 Regional Championship Soccer from Chieftain Stadium in Logan. Wheelersburg will have the first kick when we get things started. Of course, this was the matchup last year at Joe Burrow Stadium in Athens, and Riverview defeated Wheelersburg last year 4-2 in the regional championship for their first ever regional title in school history before eventually going on to win the state championship over Worthington Christian in that state final game a season ago, and trying to make it a return trip to the state if they can get a win today. Awaiting that whistle here at Chieftain Stadium. There is the whistle, and we're ready to go. Wheelersburg, a long kick is sailing near the net and be grabbed by goalkeeper Leighton Massey right off the back. That was right from midfield. Massey went down as he deflected it away across the goal line, and that is going to result, I believe, in a corner kick for Wheelersburg. So they wasted no time being aggressive with that long kick from midfield. Shot on goal right off the bat. The keeper saved by Massey. Corner kick for Wheelersburg comes from the far side of the field. Lining up this kick from that far side, that's going to be Colton Schwamberger, the junior. Lobs it up in the air, sails near the deck, going to be a bouncing kick to the opposite side of the field. Chase down on the kick, goes high on the left side, now to Clark Weller. Lobs it on the side of the box, takes a bounce near that goal line. Knocked down by Johnson, bounces it now across the touch, right near the corner. That'll be off of the Black Bears. Wheelersburg's going to have this throw on their offensive end just into the game. A minute in, and no score here in regional championship soccer. With the throw, going to be Cody Evans, the senior, for the Pirates. Short throw. Ryan bounces right back to him. Now back to the corner now. Goes to Schwamberger. And a call, a handball that time, and it'll be an indirect kick for the Black Bears. And the kick will be sent away by Riverview's Cash Williams. Bounces it to the middle of the field. Here's the kick. Ricochets back near that 30-yard line. And chased down now by Kason Summers. Works it near side. Bounces it now across the midfield line into the Black Bears offensive end for the first time today. Getting chased after it, Carter Hammersley. Can't get to it. Chased down defensively back near that goal line. Hammersley trying to steal it back. Trying to shield him. Finally rolls across the goal line. And that'll be off of Riverview. Good job defensively by the Pirates to allow that to go across the goal line, not allow Hammersley to get to that ball. And it will be a goal kick now for Wheelersburg there first. Goalkeeper, Braden Bird will have the kick. 2 senior goalkeepers today on both sides. They'll be bouncing out near the midfield line. Ricochets near side on the kick. Chase down now. And across the touch will be a throw in now for the Black Bears. With the throw will be senior Brody Johnson will have this throw. Back near midfield. There's a header, goes up in the air. Takes a bounce in front of Cade Blackburn. Works it near side. Now over to Carson Eastep. Works it back near that 40-yard line on the Wheelersburg offensive end. No score so far, and chased down now by Evan Mitchell near the 40. Works it near sideline near the 30-yard line. Pass goes near sideline to Cody Evans. Little collision, but no foul call. That pass goes over to Mitchell. Mitchell works it near the 25. Rolls it near sideline. Going after toward the corner is Cody Evans, gets it to the goal line. Player going down, gets past Johnson, and now going to be a foul call. Going to call a shove on Evans, trying to shove Johnson out of the way, and they'll call a foul on him. So it'll be a direct kick now for the Black Bears. They're first, sent away on the kick as it bounces near the midfield circle. Off the foot of Cash Williams, though, and chased down now by Carson Eastep. Wheelersburg with it, now stolen away by the Black Bears. Back to Williams. Give and go, back across the midfield line. Review has it now to the far sideline. Cameron Murphy now has it near that 25. Murphy, lob kick near the top of the box. Knocked down by the Black Bears defensively with that kick. Working it across midfield. Give and go to the near sideline. Trying to control that ball was Clark Weller, stolen away instead by Brody Johnson. Johnson at the 50. Across midfield, Johnson. His kick going to be knocked away. The steal right back by Clark Weller. Knocked across the touchline. And a throw in now for Wheelersburg. About 10 yards shy that midfield line and the Wheelersburg defensive end with this throw. And it will be Cody Evans who has this throw. No score, 36-18 to play. We're in the first half from Logan. Lob in near side. Header goes across the touchline. And that's going to be off of who? Apparently off the Cash Williams. So Wheelersburg to throw it in now about 10 yards into their offensive end. Weller's throw near side over the head of Carson Eastep. He'll bounce it to the left wing. Near the box. Gets past the defender. Works it back to the left wing. Knocked down. Eastep has it knocked away by Carter Hammersley. He'll knock it across the touchline. And it'll be a throw in now for the Pirates. Again, they'll have this throw on their offensive end about 5 yards away from that near side corner. Cody Evans, the senior. He'll lob it in the side of the box. A lot of black shirts, header near the top of the box. Here's a kick going to be knocked back down by Williams. He'll knock it out of there. Rolls it to the far sideline to get out of danger for the Black Bears and across the touch. Wheelersburg going to have this throw near that 40-yard line on their offensive end from the far side of the field. Throw in near side, takes a bounce. And met defensively by Carter Nicely. He'll lob it near the 20. Header back near the top of the box. Wheelersburg has it with the kick near side now by Carson Eastep back near the 40. That pass middle of the field. Nicely will step in front of it. His pass near side goes to Johnson. Johnson back over to Carter Hammersley. Can't handle the pass, goes across the touch. It'll be off of Wheelersburg, however, off of Cody Evans. And now Brody Johnson will have this throw about midway into Riverview's defensive end. No score so far. Matt Croy alongside with you. Boys Division IV Regional Championship Soccer from Logan. Johnson gives way to Nicely instead, and he'll throw it in. Lobs it across midfield. There's the header, takes a bounce off of Case and Witt. Knocked down by the Black Bears. They'll control it on the kick now for Cameron Murphy. Centering pass out inside the circle. Into the offensive end. Black Bears have it. Weaving through the defense. Sliding kick. Knocked down out of the Pirates that time, and Sylvia, he'll knock it back near midfield. Review tries to steal right back inside the circle. Wheelersburg now has it. Working it into the offensive end. Johnson will steal it back near midfield. Rolls across the touch. They'll keep it in play. Evan Mitchell works it down the near sideline. He'll get it around Brody Richard. Bounces past left wing. Now over chased down on the kick inside the box. Ricochets across the goal line. And that's going to be off of the Black Bears, so it will be a corner kick for Wheelersburg. That cross was sent by way of Carson Eastep. He'll have the corner kick as well. Second corner kick in the first half for the Pirates. Now he's going to give away to his teammate. He's going to kick it instead. And instead of Eastep, this will be a kick by Evan Mitchell. And the senior will have it from that near side of the field. Still no score. Mitchell starts at it. He'll back up. Now the kick. Lobs it near the top of the box. Knocked down. That kick knocked away by Williams. That kick near the deck will be grabbed by Leighton Massey on the keeper save. The shot on goal by Carson Eastep from that right wing. But Eastep make the Leighton Massey his second keeper save of the game. Second shot on goal by Wheelersburg. Here's the kick. Chased down now by Eastep near the 25 on the Wheelersburg offensive end. So far, play has certainly been more on the Wheelersburg offensive end, at least to start this game. There's the whistle. Going to be a foul on the Black Bears. Direct kick for Wheelersburg. This will be their first direct kick of the first half. Plays it over this defense. Here's the kick. Lobs it near side. Header inside the box. Knocked down. Chased down to the near sideline now by Mitchell. Works it. goes down on the turf. There's the whistle. They're going to call that on, I believe, on Riverview's Carter Hammersley for the shove. And they're going to call this a direct kick again for Wheelersburg, this time just outside of the box near that left wing. Here's the kick by Sylvia. Bounces it near the net. Going to be grabbed off the bounce by goalkeeper Leighton Massey again. Third shot on goal, and Massey has his third keeper save. We're still scoreless. He'll see a high punt to the far sideline. That's a header across the touch off of Wheelersburg. Riverview's going to have this throw. With the throw by Deacon Ames, the senior. Instead of him, it'll be now Johnson will throw it in from that far side of the field, right near that, about 5 yards into the offensive end. Cash Williams having to check out with a little bit of a limp, so they'll attend to him, and hopefully he'll be okay. Ball thrown in down near that 20-yard line of the Riverview offensive end. Rolls near the corner. Here's the kick pounded the opposite direction by Blackburn, goes sailing into the bleachers. It'll be a throw in now for Riverview. A little further into their offensive end. See what the spot's going to be right near that 10-yard line on the Riverview offensive end with this throw. Johnson, of course, will have the throw once again. There's the whistle. Now Chase Wright's going to have the throw for the Riverview instead. He'll lob it inside the box. Knocked down in traffic and knocked out of there by the Pirates. Bounces it near that 35-yard line. Wheelersburg with the kick. Working it back near field. Here's going to be Nick Sylvia into the offensive end. He'll race it to the right wing. Sylvia on the fast break. His shot going to be a bit wide to the left as it rolls across the goal line. Sylvia broke free for the Riverview defense. Had a look at it, but a bit wide on that shot attempt. So this will be a goal kick for Riverview, their first goal kick of the afternoon. Fourth shot on goal for Wheelersburg. That one was not on net. And here's the kick. Lobbed high in the air. Who's near the midfield line. A header back the other way. Back near the 25. Knocked high in the air the other direction by Riverview defender Blaze Klein. Bounces it near sideline. Going after it, going to be Carson Keel now for Riverview. Rolls it near side across the touch off of the Pirates. Near that 30-yard line on the Riverview offensive end. With the throw going to be Cameron Murphy. Murphy, short throw, goes right side near the 20. Knockdown, collision. Here's the kick now by Summers. Inside the box, double team though. And now finally stolen away. Knocked off the foot of Riverview's Bodie Richard. Back near the 30, rolls it near side. Chase down again, the kick goes over to Cameron Murphy. Near the 25, rolls it near the top of the box. Knocked away. Back near that 35-yard line. Going after it. Black Bears have it again. Over to Blaze Klein, but stolen again by the Pirates. They'll work it back inside the circle. Going after it, going to be Cason Summers near that 40-yard line. Summers, double team, tries to get away from it. He'll turn around, backs it up inside the midfield circle. Riverview will back it up to kind of reset the offense. They'll work it back to their goalkeeper, Leighton Massey. Massey will pound it into the Riverview offensive end, tries to get it over to Murphy near the 30. Leaping header goes back near the midfield line. Cut off by the Black Bears. Sent away back inside the circle again. Goes over the head of Bodie Richard. There's a whistle blown. And going to call a foul on Riverview. Direct kick now for Wheelersburg will be their third. Quick kick goes to the head of the circle. And corral now by Evan Mitchell. Works it back to the far sideline. Wheelersburg has the ball near that 40-yard line. No score so far. That kick. Lobbed into the top of the box. Rolls into the hands of goalkeeper Leighton Massey. Got the header from the top of the box by Carson Estep. But Massey there again for the keeper save. His fourth. Fifth shot on goal. Fourth on net by Wheelersburg. Knocked across midfield. Sent back inside the circle. Wheelersburg with the ball inside the circle area. Kick sent away now by Cade Blackburn to the far side, cut off by the Black Bears. With that kick, again, Mitchell going after the ball. He'll steal it away back on the Wheelersburg defensive end. Lobs it in the air, back across the touch at midfield. Riverview's going to have this throw now. Chase Wright, right near that 40-yard line. 28 minutes to play. We're in the first half. No score. Cash Williams, good sign. He'll check back in after checking out earlier with a bit of a limp. Looks okay now as he jogs back onto the field. So Riverview will have this throw. Short throw down the far sideline, knocked away across the touch. And again, Riverview will have it just past midfield on the throw. Though knocked down off the foot of Williams, he'll keep it in play. Mitchell now for Wheelersburg has the ball. Kick back near the circle. Chased back down by Cade Blackburn. Knocked away now by Carson Summers. Back inside the circle. Chased down again. Wheelersburg has the ball into the offensive end. And Cade Blackburn into the open field for the Pirates. Works it down near the 35. Rolls it down the far sideline. Knocked high in there to kick the other way by Chase Wright as he'll bounce it across the touch at midfield. Ball knocked away and be a throw in here for Wheelersburg right at that 50-yard line. No score so far. Matt Croy alongside with you. Boys Division IV Regional Championship Soccer from Chieftain Stadium in Logan. Carter Nicely will step in front of the ball. His kick going to be intercepted by Cody Evans. Works at middle of the field. Evans with that pass. Here's the kick near the top of the box. Looking for some room with a shot. Step in front of the ball and stolen away now. I could steal that time by the Black Bears. And Cason Summers going to call him for the push, though. And call the foul on Riverview. That time, Nick Sylvia had the ball. They say Summers pushed off to steal it. So it'll be a direct kick for Wheelersburg, their fourth of the first half. Placed that ball just outside of the box. So direct kick for Wheelersburg in a scoreless game. 26-20 to play in the first half. Sylvia is going to have this kick. Lobs it into that, going to be a bit wide to the right. Went for the shot. Hit the net, but just outside of it. So it'll be a goal kick for Riverview, their second goal kick of this first half. Checking in now for Riverview is going to be Jax Lau, a freshman, in for the Black Bears. He'll give Cason Summers a rest. Massey with the kick, lobs it high in the air, inside the circle. Takes a bounce. Leaping header by Tabor. In traffic. With the ball is going to be Mitchell, double team, stolen away. Black Bears had the ball. Here's Cash Williams. Works it to the offensive end near the 25. Stepped in front of by the Pirates. They'll work it back near the midfield line. Into the offensive end. Working the ball near the 30. Gets the pass off, does Chase Blackburn. Give and go. That cross inside the box. Rolls near the top of the box area and sent away by Lau. He rolls it back to the far sideline. Review will keep it in play near that 20-yard line on their defensive end. Back to Lau. Lau's kick. Can be cut off and stolen. Pass goes to Mitchell near the 35-yard line. Spins away against the defender. Gets a pass off. Will give and go out the foot now of Cade Blackburn and knocked away back near midfield. Wheelersburg has the ball. Here's the kick. Rolls down that far sideline. Getting to it now defensively, Chase Wright. Wright works it. Knocked away from him. Bounces near the goal line. They'll go across the goal line off of Wheelersburg. Went off the leg that time of Nick Sylvia. And it will be a goal kick for the Black Bears. Leighton Massey will place it down. Third goal kick of the first half for Riverview. One by comparison for Wheelersburg. 24.5 to play. No score. Massey sends it away. Sails it. Low line and kick bounces near the 50-yard line. Sent the other way by Colton Schwamberger, but didn't kick it quite where he wanted to as it goes sailing across the touch. Checking back in after a short rest, Cason Summers for the Black Bears. And now he'll give Bodie Richard a breather. Riverview 11-5-5, Wheelersburg 17-0-2. Rematch of last year's regional championship when Riverview defeated Wheelersburg in Athens 4-2. Black Bears had the ball. Here's Cash Williams. Rolls it left wing. Rolls it inside the box. Sent the other direction now by Cason Witt. Intercepted. Long shot there. That could be in the hands of goalkeeper Braden Bird. Black Bears got the shot on goal from that left wing. Carson Bryant in that area on that left side, but it'll be Riverview's first shot on goal. That was on net. And again, the keeper saved by Bird. Ball bounces across midfield. Rolls back to the far side corner on the right wing. Here's Sylvia with it for Wheelersburg on their offensive side. Double team knocked away from him. And here's Jax Lau. Rolls it middle of the field near the 35. Into the offensive end. Here's Cash Williams. Williams had it. Double team. Gets back to it. Williams works it near side. There's going to be a foul called. They're going to call a foul on the shove on Williams to try and keep control of that ball. So this will be the fifth direct kick for Wheelersburg in the first half. Place it inside the midfield circle. 22:40 to play first half. No score. Once again, this game being video live streamed on the WTNS YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Bryce Haynes producing today's live stream coverage. Ball sent high in the air on the kick inside the box. Can be batted away by Massey. Finally, he grabs it off the turf. Long kick that time, and Massey batted it down, then grabbed it off the turf quickly, and he'll punt it away. Seals a high kick into the Riverview offensive end. Header goes to the near sideline by Andrew Tabor, and across the touch, Riverview's going to have this throw about 10 yards into their offensive side. With the throw, Cash Williams now. Williams, the junior, lobs it back to Johnson at midfield. Rolls it to head back near that 45. Give and go from Lau back to Cash Williams. Williams is knocked away. To Tabor, goes near side. Tracked back down by Carson Estep. Knocks it across midfield. Estep picked it nicely rather there to intercept. Rolls it near side back to Johnson. He'll lob it into the Black Bears offensive end. Bounces it now to the right wing. And chased down by Wheelersburg defensively. That time it's Case and Witt trying to shield the Black Bear. Cash Williams going after that ball and allows that ball to roll across the goal line. So it will be a goal kick for Wheelersburg, their second goal kick of the afternoon. Their senior goalkeeper, Braden Bird, will have this kick. 21-18 to play, first half, still no score. Ball sent away on the kick near midfield, going to be a header. Goes high up in the air. Takes a bounce down in front of Blaze Klein. Middle of the field now on the Black Bears offensive end. There's the kick to Cash Williams at the top of the box. In traffic, knocked away from Murphy. Rolls it back near the 30-yard line. She's down by Lau. Works it across the defender. Down to Murphy. Murphy from that right side on the right wing. Looking for some room. Murphy backs it up. Pass inside goes to Cash Williams. Knocked away out of there by Wheelersburg. Off the foot of Blaze Klein. Bounces it near the 40-yard line. Klein rolls it near side. Deflected a bit back inside the circle. Wheelersburg has the ball. Rolling pass goes far side near the 35. Touch pass chased back down now by Nick Sylvia. Back inside the circle. Wheelersburg has him. They'll reset the offense back at midfield. Goes back to the far side. Working it near that 40-yard line. Kicks it away by Sean Bays. Near the 25. Knocked across the touchline. It'll be off of Wheelersburg. So Riverview now will have the throw. Checking back in. Going to be Deacon Ames and also Bodie Richard checking in as well for Riverview. And Carter Hammersley will check back in after a little bit of a rest. Jax Lau back out. Also, Carson Keel will have a seat now for Riverview, trying to keep those legs fresh while still keeping pace with this Wheelersburg team in the first half. Carson Bryant also checking out for Riverview. Here's the throw in. Near side, and the Riverview offensive end, here's Cameron Murphy near that 35-yard line. Rolls it past middle of the field, lobbed it near side, chased back down by Carter Hammersley on the right wing. Hammersley near the goal line, rolls it near the corner, and goes across the goal line. No, going to keep it in play apparently. Working it and sent away by the Wheelersburg to that 20-yard line. Intercepted now by Kaysen Summers near the top of the box. Summers dances around, knocked away, back near the 25-yard line. Rolls back near the midfield line. Sent high in the air in the kick, middle of the field by Nicely. Header back inside the circle. Gets it back over to Carson Estep now for the Pirates. Here's Mitchell with it. Works it back to the far side. Mitchell just past the 50-yard line. His kick knocked away near that 45 and corralled down to the offensive end for the Black Bears. Knocked away across the touch by Mitchell. With that ball for review, there was Deacon Ames. He'll throw it in. Works it near that left wing. Here's Cash Williams near the corner. Williams offensively inside the box for the Black Bears near the goal line. That cross goes into the hands of goalkeeper Braden Bird. Bobbled it initially, then they picked up off the turf. So the shot on goal by the Black Bears, their second. Bird has his second keeper save, and we are still scoreless. 18.5 to go. Punt sails high in the air to the Wheelersburg offensive end. Leaping header by Blaze Klein back to the far sideline. Kept in play by Ames. Ames works it near the 40. Now across midfield. Intercepted by the Pirates. They'll work it back near that 40-yard line. Middle of the field, back over to Estep. Works it near the 35-yard line. Knocked down, goes near side back to the 30. Corralled by Cade Blackbird. Whistle blown. And a foul called on the Pirates. Riverview has their second direct kick of the first half. Right near that 34-yard line on the Riverview defensive end. With the kick will be Carter Nicely. The junior defender seals it away. High into the Riverview offensive end. Here's the header by the by the Pirates, I should say. Bounces it near the 35. Working that ball is going to be Cade Blackburn across midfield. Blackburn tries to turn the corner, can't do it. Stolen away. Good steal that time. by Maynard, goes into the Black Bears offensive end, rolls it back near the corner. Cash Williams giving chase after the ball and finally rolls across the goal line, and that will be off of Riverview. Couldn't quite get to it before it went across that line, so this will be the third goal kick for Wheelersburg on the day. Now in for Riverview going to be Darian Atwood. He's a freshman. Blaze Klein will get a rest now for Riverview with 16:50 and counting, first half, and no score. Ball sails away near that 45-yard line. Knocked down by Sylvia off the foot of Cameron Murphy. Back to Cash Williams. Riverview back on the offensive end. Now the Deacon Ames to the far sideline near that 15 to the 10 to the left wing. Chase down and sent the other direction. Now off the foot of Duarte back to that 20-yard line. Intercepted again by Riverview to Ames. His pass to Williams near the goal line. Williams with that cross goes to Murphy, cut off. It's sent back to the far sideline. Wheelersburg gets the steal. They'll get it out there, back that far sideline with the kick. With it is Cade Blackburn across midfield. Kick ricochets back to him near the 40. Blackburn has it knocked back down finally. Riverview will get the steal right back. Ames pass goes to Murphy across midfield. He's double teamed. Stolen away by Mitchell. Murphy trying to get back from him. Mitchell well with a kick across midfield. He'll find Blackburn. Blackburn's pass goes into the Wheelersburg offensive end near the 30. Going down was Carson Eastep. He stumbled and goes rolling across the touch. Throw in for Wheelersburg. Middle of the field. Quick throw goes to Cade Blackburn. Blackburn has it knocked away. His shot going to be deflected by Nicely back the opposite direction. Near the 35. Rolls inside the circle. No score. With it is Cash Williams. Works it from the Black Bears near side to Cameron Murphy. 15.5 to play first half. Nothing the score. Murphy near the 45-yard line. Works it across the midfield line. His pass near the 30 on the Black Bears offensive end. Back to Cash Williams. Cut off now by Gilberto Duarte across midfield. Header now by Johnson. Bounces inside the circle. Black Bears get it again. That kick knocked down by Duarte. Rolls it inside the circle. Going after it is Cade Blackburn. Works it near the 40-yard line. Ball knocked down. Johnson steals it back inside the circle off the foot of Blackburn. Rolls back near the 50-yard line to the far side. Trying to keep the ball in play with Sean Bays for Wheelersburg. He does so. Rolls it back to Cade Blackburn. Near that 45. Stolen again by the Black Bears. Inside the circle. Here is Cameron Murphy. Murphy trying to get away from that midfield area. Short pass goes far side. Over the chase right, back to Murphy. Ahead of the circle, lobs his pass. Near the top of the box, here's Cash Williams getting after it in a sliding grab by goalkeeper Braden Bird. Good aggressive play by Bird. Had Murphy gotten around that defender and Bird wasn't there, he would have had a chance to get a one-on-one shot. But Bird took that away from him, and a nice sliding grab near the top of the box, so he'll punt it away. Still scoreless, 14-18 to play in the first half. Header by Johnson near side, and goes across the touch as Hunter Hammersley could not save it, and Wheelersburg's going to have this throw. Carson Keel checking back in. Carson Bryant also in for the Black Bears, trying to, again, stay fresh as they are in this first half. Matt Croy alongside with you. Mentioned on the WTNS YouTube page, also Cody Croy back at WTNS Sports Central on FM 99.3 and mywtnsradio.com. But rolls inside the box, easily scooped up by Massey. Nobody else around that ball on that light kick, and he'll punt it away. Sails it to the far side of the field. There's a header. Bounces near the circle. Header by Sylvia, middle of the field, near the 30-yard line. Near side on the kick. That'll be Murphy with that kick. Back up Casey Summers across midfield. Intercepted back near the midfield line, goes near side. Over to Duarte, near that 40-yard line. Duarte's pass goes near side of the field, and the kick sent away now by Bodie Richard. Into the Riverview offensive end, near the box, and finally knocked down by Braden Bird. Now he'll scoop it up. Didn't scoop it up initially. Almost waited too long as it was Carson Bryant trying to get that away from him. Now punted away. Sails it across midfield by Bird. Header near that 30-yard line. Nicely the Johnson. Johnson's kick ricochets inside the circle. Sent the other direction by Carson Eastep. Rolls it left wing for Wheelersburg. Eastep's kick near the top of the box. Intercepted and now finally knocked away by Casey Summers. Back near midfield. Intercepted. Rolls back to the far sideline for Wheelersburg. They'll get that to Sean Bays. No score, 12.5 to play first half. In the regional championship, Wheelersburg offensively on the right wing. Knocked away and sent away on the kick by Blaze Clyde as he knocks it across the touchline. Wheelersburg will have the throw on their offensive side near that 20-yard line. Colton Schwamberger with the short throw to the left wing. Double team and stolen away. Good steal that time by Klein. He'll bounce it near midfield, rolls it to the opposite side of the field. No black bear around that ball, though. And it'll be easily rolling to the hands of Braden Bird, the senior goalkeeper for the Pirates. He'll survey the field. He started to wing a pass. Instead, he'll punt it. He'll do so at midfield. Knocked down by Sylvia. Rolls it back to the far sideline. Here's the kick by Sean Bays. Gets it over at midfield to Schwamberger. Back inside the circle, intercepted by Bodie Richard. Review middle of the field. They have it offensively near the 30-yard line. Pass near side. Cut off again defensively by Duarte. Wheelersburg, when there's the kick by Mitchell, seals it across midfield. Leaping header goes near side of the field by Johnson across the touch. And it will be a throw in for Wheelersburg. 11-10 and counting first half. No score. Winner moves on to the state semifinals next Wednesday against either third-ranked Worthington Christian or fifth-ranked Liberty Benton. They'll be at 7 o'clock at a site yet to be determined, I should say. Ball goes near side. It'll give and go over to Nick Sylvia. He'll get it back over to Duarte. He'll knock it backwards where he gets it to his defender, Cason Wynn, as they'll try to spread the field and reset this Wheelersburg offense. Mays with the kick to the far end. Sent away now by Cason Wynn. Knocked back down, intercepted by the Black Bears. Goes near side. Mitchell will step in front of the ball. Back to Bays. Bays backs it up near the 30-yard line defensively for Wheelersburg. Here's Witt with the ball. Works it middle of the field. Over to Colton Schwamberger. He'll back it up. Rolls it back to the near sideline. Knocked high in the air to the Wheelersburg offensive end. Takes a bounce right near the top of the box. Header by Nicely. And finally, dive on top of the ball is going to be goalkeeper Leighton Massey. And he'll quickly put it away. Silvio's right near that ball, but Massey jumped on top of it near the top of the box very quickly to not allow him to get a foot on it. Ball knocked back to the far sideline. Bays has it for the Pirates. 9:50 to play first half and no score. Leaping header knocked down near that 50-yard line. Here's the kick. With it now is Cason Summers. Kicks it middle of the field near the 20. Knocked up in the air. Here's the header by Schwamberger inside the circle. Knocked back into the Wheelersburg offensive end. Back near that 30-yard line to the far side of the field. Working that ball in. Going to be Chase Blackburn. Rolls it to the corner. That cross near the net. Going to be bounce it into the goal line to the opposite side of the field. Duarte gets to it. And going to be finally knocked away on the steal. Good job defensively by the Black Bears that time on that steal. Goes off the foot of Carson Bryant after he stole it away from Duarte. Though in for Wheelersburg with 9 minutes to play first half in no score. McCroy alongside with you. This game once again being video live streamed on the WTNS YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon communication team. Bryce Haynes producing today's live stream coverage. And of course we're also on FM 99.3, mywtnsradio.com. Cody Croy back at the studio. Ball lobbed in. Now by Cody Evans. Inside the box. Flat shot knocked away by Massey. Another shot on goal. He'll pounce back on top of it. Another shot on goal this time by Nick Sylvia. A point-on-blank shot near the top of the box. And Massey batted away. He pounced on top of the ball. Leighton Massey is fifth keeper save of the first half. That's the 7th shot on goal, the 5th on net for Wheelersburg. But we are still scoreless. Leighton Massey, as per usual, on his game this afternoon. Riverview has the ball just past midfield, 8:14 to play, and a scoreless contest in the regional championship. Knocked down across the touch, be off of Riverview. It'll be a throw-in now for Wheelersburg, about midway into their offensive end. 8 minutes to go in this first half. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Warehouse Restaurant Player of the Game. Warehouse Restaurant located at 400 North White Woman Street in Roscoe Village. Ball sent away on a long kick inside the box and easily scooped up by Massey. He'll get set to punt it away. That ball sails high in the air to the opposite side of the field. Header back inside the circle. Little shove and Are they call it? Yes, they're going to call that on Bodie Richards. So it'll be a direct kick for Wheelersburg. They're 6th. Ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free. Nicely. Sends it away. Lobs it near the top of the box. Header back the other direction by Schwamberger. Another header by Schwamberger back near the circle to Nick Sylvia. He'll send it back into the offensive end. Chased down now by Cade Blackburn. He'll back it up at the 50. Now the Sean Bays. The defender just behind him near the 40. Rolls it past midfield. He'll try to find Carson Estep. Estep near that 20-yard line. Intercepted by the Black Bears. By Chase Wright. Bounces it near that 30. Stepped in front of again by Schwamberger offensively. His pass, a bit too strong, rolls inside the box and nicely will allow that ball to roll into his goalkeeper's hands. Leighton Massey, he will scoop it up very easily. With 3:40 to play in the half. He'll wing a pass into the circle, goes to Cash Williams. Williams controls it offensively. And now they're going to call a foul on him, seeing he pushed off. And it'll be a direct kick for Wheelersburg, their 7th of the first half. 3.5 to go in a scoreless contest. Ball sit high in the air near the top of the box. Off the foot of Klein. He'll knock it back near the 25-yard line. Header by Atwood back near the 35. Darian Atwood rolls it back to the far sideline, back near that 50-yard line. Bays steps in front of the ball now for Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg back with it offensively, but knocked across the touch. On that kick by Cade Blackburn. Riverview's going to hand this throw. Checking in is going to be Bodie Richard. And the senior, he will replace Darian Atwood with 2:48 in counting first half. Throw for the Black Bears defensive end. Bounces near the 50-yard line to Cash Williams. Williams works it. Sends it inside the circle to Kaysen Summers. His pass to Johnson to the offensive end. Johnson rolls it high on the right near that 25. Give and go back over to Kaysen Summers. A kick will be knocking back to him near the 25. Summers centering pass. Intercepted now by Blackburn. Knocked away and set back inside the circle. Knocked down by Summers. Summers near that 35-yard line. And stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell inside the circle. Summers battling for that ball. Finally, a whistle's going to be blown. Summers didn't think so, but it'll be a free kick for Wheelersburg. 2 minutes to play in the first half and no score. Hicksdale's middle of the field leaping header by Summers near the 35. Knocked down to the 30. Rolls near side to Cash Williams. Williams near the 45. Dances around across the 50-yard line. Centering pass by Williams. Going to be intercepted, cut off by Tabor. Now back to the Wheelersburg offensive end. Here's Sylvia who goes after it near the 20. Near the 10, Sylvia on that right wing, double team, looking for some room. He gets a shot off, going to be left corner there. That's a goal by Nick Sylvia. That time he got it around Leighton Massey, and Nick Sylvia cashes in. Nick Sylvia gives Wheelersburg a 1-0 lead, 1:23 to play in the first half. We'll take a timeout. This is Regional Championship Soccer and WTNS Coshocton.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
Nick Sylvia, he's been outstanding all season long, comes through with his 49th goal of the year. That's the team-leading 49th goal of the season for Nick Sylvia. And he's showing right there. That was a heck of a play by him to work it around and get a great shot to the left corner. You're going to have to really get a great shot off to even have a chance to get a goal past Leighton Massey, and he did. So give Sylvia credit. He'll get the Wheelersburg on board with the first goal today, 1-0. Again, on the team-leading 49th goal of the year by Sylvia for Wheelersburg. 40 seconds to play in the first half. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Warehouse Restaurant player of the contest. That's the Warehouse Restaurant located at 400 North White Woman Street in Roscoe Village. 30 seconds to go. Kick Sales inside the box and grabbed again by Leighton Massey on that lob kick near the 25. Knocked high in the air. Across midfield, down to 16 seconds to play. 1-0 Wheelersburg, right near the end of the first half.
10, 9,
Final 8 seconds.
7, 6,
Sylvia, midfield, to the 4-second mark. Stepped in front of by Nicely, back near the 30. And that will do it for the first half of action. Halftime score in boys Division 4 Regional Championship Soccer from Chieftain Stadium in Logan. It is Wheelersburg 1 and Riverview 0. Back around the recap of the first half for you after this on WTNS Coshocton.
From concept to creation, Gemini Company is here to bring your dreams to life. With over 85 years of combined on-the-job experience, our expert staff is ready to plan, coordinate, and complete your project. Whether it's a new kitchen or a bathroom, a home renovation, or new construction from the ground up, Gemini Company is here to make it happen. Visit our website today to get started.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We are McWayne Ductal, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Loper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Don received the best care that I think he possibly could have. Don and I both really felt that they were part of our family and we were part of their family.
I feel like I'm seen or my kids are seen, and they generally want to hear what's wrong and they want to help however they can.
I want to be able to support an organization that's giving back to the community, that's part of my community. If that's a hospital, Coshocton Hospital is going to be my choice.
It is halftime in boys Division IV Regional Championship Soccer from Chieftain Stadium in Logan, and it's Wheelersburg who has a 1-0 lead over Riverview. It was scoreless throughout much of the first half until just a minute 23 to play. That's when Nick Sylvia found just a little bit of daylight. That's all he needed to find the left corner of the net, and Nick Sylvia, with his team-leading 49th goal of the year, gave Wheelersburg a 1-0 lead going into halftime. Take a look at the numbers in the first half. Wheelersburg had 10 shots on goal, 8 of them were on net, while Riverview had 2 shots on goal, and both of those were on net in that first half. Leighton Massey had 6 keeper saves, while for the Pirates, it was Braden Bird who had 2 keeper saves himself in that first half of play. Wheelersburg had 8 direct kicks. The Black Bears had 3 direct kicks in the first half. 1 indirect kick for Riverview in the first half, none for Wheelersburg, while Wheelersburg had 3 corner kicks. Riverview had no corner kicks in that first half. 5 goal kicks for the Black Bears, 3 for the Pirates. And that was the stats for the first half, led to a 1-0 Wheelersburg lead at the half. And also an update from Dave Kreidler, who is scouting things over at that other regional final today. Dave Kreidler letting me know that it's a scoreless game between Liberty Benton and Worthington Christian. So, scoreless game there. And, of course, the winner of this game will face the winner of that game in the state semifinals. Will be next Wednesday at 7 o'clock with each site yet to be determined. Again, the halftime score from Chieftain Stadium in Logan. It is Wheelersburg 1 and Riverview 0. Back with the second half after this on WTNS Coshocton.
For over 100 years, Jones Metal Products has embraced the power of teamwork. That's why we're always looking to grow our team with dedicated, hard-working professionals who are seeking long-term growth and development right here in Coshocton County. We're proud to serve our community and give our employees a great career in a small town. Go to jonesmetal.com to see career opportunities today.
We are McWayne Ductile, Ohio, and we are right here. As an Iron Strong community partner, we are proud to be involved alongside you, your family, and your neighbors. We create jobs and deeply believe in supporting groups across the community. Through action and philanthropy, we champion those around us because that's who we are. And above all, we help build the infrastructure that brings safe, clean water. Right here, right to you.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
Again, a reminder this afternoon, this game is being video live streamed on the WTNS YouTube page, courtesy of the Claxon communication team here this afternoon. Of course, Bryce Haynes is producing today's live stream coverage here for this contest, and Sean Dunn is working the camera. Go to YouTube, search WTNS Radio to find the live stream coverage for this afternoon's game. We're also on FM 99.3 and mywtnsradio.com. Casey Croy is back at the studio. As I mentioned before, the winner moves on to next Wednesday's state semifinal, I should say, at 7 o'clock against either 5th-ranked Liberty Benton or 3rd-ranked Northern Christian. Those teams were scoreless at halftime in that contest. We'll take another break here. It's a halftime score of Wheelersburg 1 and Riverview 0. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
Hey, local athletes and fans. This is Dr. Jake Snyder from Coshocton Chiropractic Health Center at 649 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Our office is all about school spirit and supporting our area athletes. Teamwork is not only important in sports, but also in healthcare. Give us a call at 622-3677 and let us become part of your healthcare team to keep you performing at your best. Visit CoshoctonChiropractic.com to see all of the services we have to offer. Coshocton Chiropractic, cheering for our community and celebrating school spirit since 1947.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
From concept to creation, Gemini Company is here to bring your dreams to life. With over 85 years of combined on-the-job experience, our expert staff is ready to plan, coordinate, and complete your project. Whether it's a new kitchen or a bathroom, a home renovation, or new construction from the ground up, Gemini Company is here to make it happen. Visit our website today to get started.
Just a few minutes away from the start of the second half in Boys Division IV Regional Championship Soccer from Logan, as we just about ready to get things underway. Riverview came in with a record of 11-5-5, the 25th ranked team in Division 4. They've won 4 straight. Wheelersburg ranked 6th in Division 4. 17-0-2 on the year. They've won 12 straight. Wheelersburg trying to get to the state for the first time since the 2020 year. Lost to the state semifinals that season. Of course, Riverview won the state championship last year, trying to get back there for a second year in a row. Already, long kick right from midfield. He was sailing across the touch at the corner by the Black Bears to start things off. Nicely had that kick, and now a throw in for Wheelersburg. Riverview will be moving from right to left offensively in the second half. Ball thrown in, stepped in front of by Klein, knocked up in the air. Takes a bounce near sideline. And Chase Wright allows that to bounce across the touch. Throw in for the Black Bears. Wright lobs it in near side. Knocked down by Cash Williams. Over the head of Cameron Murphy. Here's the header. Header by Williams to Murphy. Knocked away on the kick now by Sean Bays near the 25. Long kick is sailing over the goalpost on the kick by Bodie Richard. And the shot on goal for the Black Bears, but it'll be a goal kick now for Wheelersburg. Their 4th of the game. 3rd shot on goal. That one not on net, but it'll be a goal kick for Braden Bird, the senior goalkeeper. Sails it away back inside the midfield circle. Header knocked down. And chased after by Mitchell into the offensive end for Wheelersburg. Going left to right offensively in the second half. Cash Williams gets to it near the 40-yard line. Williams controls it near the 45. Rolls it across mid. He'll get it over to Cameron Murphy. Murphy into the offensive end. Near sideline, near the 20. Murphy dances around with the ball. Looking for some room near the 15. Lobs it inside the box. There's a header. And goes off the leg now of Case and Witt. As Wheelersburg gets that ball away from danger, they'll roll it back near the 35. Back over to Richard, however. Review again with it offensively near the 15. Richard near the 10. Works it to the 5 near the corner. That kick deflected across the goal line off of the Pirates. So Riverview's going to have their first corner kick of the afternoon. Comes early in the second half. It'll be teed up by Bodie Richard over there. The 38 minutes to play into the second half. Richard with the kick. Low bounce, a kick near the top of the box, knocked away by Mitchell. Here's the kick by Blaze Klein, off the foot of Mitchell again. Richard gets to it inside the box. His kick knocked away. Top of the box, that shot going to be off the foot now of Cash Williams, who knocks it across the goal line. Kick for that right wing on the pass by Deacon Ames found Cash Williams, but had to roll it around, working around the defender on that kick, and goes over the goal line. And a goal kick now for the Pirates, their 5th. 4th shot on goal for the Black Bears. That one not on net, and will be knocked away now by Braden Bird. Intercepted by the Black Bears. On the attack, here's Cason Summers. Knocked high the other direction by Sean Bays into the Wheelersburg offensive end. Header by Chase Wright. Knocks it back near midfield. Intercepted by Sean Bays. His kick goes to Evan Mitchell. He'll work it offensively now for the Pirates near that 40-yard line. Summers steps in front of the ball. Mitchell works it near sideline on the pass. That time he'll get it to Holton Schwamberger offensively for Wheelersburg. On the right wing, he'll find Eastep. Eastep with that kick inside the box. Header by nicely off the foot of Johnson. Knocks it up middle of the field near the 30-yard line. Back to Cash Williams. Williams kick. Back over to Summers. He'll knock it across to the near sideline to Cameron Murphy. Review offensively near their 30. Murphy now to the left wing. Stutter step, works it around. That kick inside the box going to be bouncing to the opposite side of the field. Going after it for Riverview is Carson Bryant. Finally knocked across the goal line, however, and it'll be off of the Black Bears by Deacon Ames, so it will be a goal kick for Wheelersburg. But at least on the outset of the second half, Riverview looks to be a little more aggressive on the offensive end. That's a good sign if you're Riverview, as they're down 1-0 right now. 4 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Wheelersburg. Bird with the goal kick. Sails it away near the midfield circle. Knocked down. Summers has the ball. Works it middle of the field. Now back to Cash Williams near the 30-yard line. Double team. Stolen away by Mitchell. Works it near side. Off the foot of Bay. He'll knock it across the touch. That kick by Sean Bays. And a throw in now for the Black Bears. Thrown in by Chase Wright. Goes to Cash Williams near the 15. Header knocked down, intercepted now by Summers on the Riverview offensive end near the 20. His shot can go wide left and across the goal line. Summers had that shot on goal now for the Black Bears. Getting a bit wide that time. 5th shot on goal of the day. 3rd, though, of the second half. 7th shot on goal kick, I should say, for Wheelersburg on the day. 1-0 Wheelersburg. 35 minutes to play, second half. Ball sent away back near midfield. Here's Summers again with the kick. Whistle's blown. Summers in disbelief on that call, so apparently it's going to be a free kick for Wheelersburg. The direct kick just shy of midfield inside the circle for Wheelersburg. Short kick goes to Mitchell. Mitchell stutter step into the offensive end. Works it near the 30-yard line. Pass near the top of the box, knocked down. Nicely there to knock it away. He'll lob it back inside the circle. Takes a bounce. Stepped in front of by Buddy Richard. Stolen back away now by Clark Weller to the far side. Knocks it back behind him. Over to Cason Witt. He'll knock it to the opposite side of the field. Chased down by Schwaberger. Hurled into the Wheelersburg offensive end. Now on the right side goes over to Carson Estep. Estep stolen away by Carter Nicely defensively. Nicely's kick. Cut off by Schwaberger on the right wing. His kick near the top of the box. Here's the kick by Sylvia. His shot goes sailing over the goalpost. And Nick Sylvia with that shot on goal from the top of the box. He thought it was deflected. The official did not think that. And it'll be a goal kick now for Riverview. Their 6th goal kick on the day. That's the 11th shot on goal by Wheelersburg on the afternoon. Riverview across midfield into the offensive end. Not able to handle it. Throw in now for the Pirates. That ball gets it over to Nick Sylvia. He went down hard on that play. And slow to get onto his feet. There will be a yellow card issued. Looks like that'll be on Brody Johnson. He'll check out for possession, and Carson Keel will check in. 33.5 to play where the clock is stopped in the second half on the yellow card. 1-0 Wheelersburg. Of course, Sylvia had the lone goal in that first half. His 49th goal of the year. And this will be resulting in a 10th direct kick of the game for Wheelersburg. Placed that ball on the 25-yard line on the Wheelersburg offensive end. Kick by Mitchell. Inside the box, going to be knocked the other way by Cash Williams. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell to the 20. Works it left wing against Keel. Near that corner. Stepped in front of by Deacon Ames. Again, physical play, and Ames will steal it away. Knocks it across the touch, but you can see the Black Bears again aggressive and being physical to start off the second half. That throw in inside the box, a header by Nicely. Header again. Knocked down near the 25. Back to the corner. Here's the kick now by Evans. Evans to the goal line. In traffic, knocked away by Nicely. Knocked down, and the ball goes rolling to the right side. Schwaberger gets chased after the ball near that corner. That ball knocked across the touchline off of the Black Bears that time, and Cason Summers. Pirates going to have this, though, right near that near side corner of their offensive end. Up 1-0. 32.5 to play in the second half. Thrown in the goal line, knocked high in the air. The kick this time by Carson Estep, top of the box. Sylvia has it. His shot going to be deflected away by Buddy Richard. Kick for the 20-yard line. Rolls inside the box. Intercepted by Nicely. He'll knock it away. Bounces it near the 30. Near side back to Mitchell. He's double teamed. Gets around it. Mitchell top of the box. Knocked away again by Nicely. Back over to Estep. Double team. Knocked away back near the 35-yard line. And whistle's going to be blown. Apparently in the process, they're going to say somebody pushed off on Riverview. And it will indeed be a direct kick for Wheelersburg, their 11th of the game. Third of the second half. Placed that ball about the 23-yard line on the Wheelersburg offensive end. Nick Sylvia is going to have this kick. 31-40 to play, second half, 1-0 Wheelersburg. Sylvia with the kick. Low grounding kick goes rolling wide left, and Massey allows it to roll across the goal line, so it will be a goal kick for Riverview, their 7th. 12th shot on goal by Wheelersburg on the day. As now Brody Johnson will get a chance to check back in after that yellow card, and checking out for the Black Bears to get a rest will be Deacon Ames. Massey sails it away. Low lining kick going to be knocked down by Kaysen Summers. Back to Cash Williams. Back to Summers. Knocked down at midfield. Mitchell steps in front of the ball. Now to Sean Bay. Goes near side back to Mitchell. Back to the kick now by Sean Bays, who lobs it across the touch near side of the field. Throw in for the Black Bears. Throw in by Chase Wright. Right past Summers. Knocked back at midfield now by Andrew Tabor. Gets it over now to Sylvia. He'll break free to the right wing. Sylvia on the attack on the offensive end. Sylvia, read that cross. It'll be deflected across the goal line by Chase Wright, who was stepping in front of him, and it will result in a corner kick now for Wheelersburg, their 4th corner kick of the day. Colton Schwamberger has this corner kick from that near side of the field. Nearing the 30-minute mark of the second half, 1-0 Wheelersburg. Picked by Schwamberger to the top of the box. Knocked down by Estep. Shot by Sylvia into the hands of leaping Leighton Massey, who grabs it. Massey with the keeper save on the shot on goal by Nick Sylvia. A hard shot right on net, but Massey there with his 7th keeper save on the afternoon. Still 1-0 Wheelersburg. Across midfield, here's the kick by Chase Wright. He'll get it down to Cameron Murphy on the left wing. Murphy double team. Works it in. Inside the box, Murphy near the goal line. Murphy keeps it in play. Pass goes left side. Working the ball for Chase Wright. Double team knocked away. And good job by Mitchell to get away from danger for Wheelersburg. Back near midfield to Sylvia. Stolen away by Blaze Klein. And whistle blown going after that ball. 29 minutes to go, second half, 1-0 Wheelersburg. Going to be a direct kick for Riverview, their 4th of the day. Matt Croy alongside with you. Again, this game being video live streamed on the WTNS YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communications. And also at FM 99.3 and mywtnsradio.com. That bounces inside the box, grabbed off the bounce by goalkeeper Braden Bird before anybody else had a chance to get a foot on that ball. Cody Croy back at WTNS Sports Central. Ball rolls near the midfield line. Wheelersburg into the offensive end. Lob kick to the middle of the field. Intercepted by Chase Wright. Sylvia gets a pass right side. Now to Schwamberger. Schwamberger's kick near the left wing. Deflected away that time by the Black Bears near that 35-yard line. Cut off again on the kick by Blackbird. Goes left side. Gets it over to Cody Evans. Evans' kick knocked away again by Riverview on that kick. By Klein inside the circle. And here's the steal by Jax Lau. The Riverview offensive end of the 35. Pass goes near side over to Cash Williams. Williams pass near the 25-yard line. To Buddy Richard. To Lau. Lau's kick deflected back to him. Stolen away by Mitchell, however. His pick goes near the midfield line into the offensive end. Chased down defensively by Johnson. Johnson works at far sideline. Back near the 35. Mitchell steps in front of the ball. Works it back over to Cody Evans. They'll give and go back near the 20-yard line. On the offensive end. Back over to Sylvia. He's double teamed. Works it right side. Sylvia's pass inside the box. Good to Colton Schwamberger. His cross going to be a bit too high. Bounces it to the opposite side to the far side corner. Black Bears will get it away from there, goes across the touch. Throw in now for Wheelersburg with 27-14 to play second half. Wheelersburg has a 1-0 lead in the regional championship. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Warehouse Restaurant Player of the Game. That player receives a gift certificate from the Warehouse Restaurant located at 400 North White Woman Street in Roscoe Village. Wheelersburg with it offensively. Mitchell's pass behind him over to Cade Blackburn near the 20. Rolls it high in the left. Over to Duarte. This kick near the top of the box to Sylvia. Sylvia spins around, double team. Goes down and knocked out of there. Intercepted again by Blackburn, though, near that 25. Back to Sylvia. Top of the box. Looking for some room. Gets it to the left wing. Goes down. And stolen away again by the Black Bears. Blackburn will step in front of the ball as it ricochets across midfield. Going after it, Cameron Murphy. Can't get to it before Sean Bays steals it away. Bays gets it across midfield. His kick into the offensive end. Gets over to Carson Estep. Give and go right side. Back over to Schwaberger. Bounces inside the box. Here's a shot. Goes right corner. That knocked in by Nick Sylvia. Schwaberger found Sylvia. He was cutting in right in front of the net, and he found the right corner. Nick Sylvia gives Wheelersburg a 2-0 lead with 26:02 to play second half. This is Regional Championship Soccer on WTNS Coshocton.
At People's Bank, our team of local wealth management professionals can help you achieve your financial goals. We provide customized services, including investment management, estate planning, trust administration services, retirement planning, and if you are a business owner, 401k plans for your employees. Our strategies are designed to grow and preserve wealth while minimizing risk. Put our decades of expertise to work for you. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Nick Sylvia, he is deadly. His team-leading 50th goal of the year, second in the game, off the assist from Schwamberger. And just like that, Wheelersburg has a 2-0 advantage. As for Schwamberger, that would be his 5th assist of the season. Wheelersburg, the 2-0 advantage as we get further into the second half now, under 26 minutes to go. Update from Dave Kreidler, by the way, as Worthington Christian now has a 2-0 lead over Liberty Benton in that regional final. Of course, the winner of this game will face the winner of that game in next Wednesday's state semifinals. Play back and away again. Wheelersburg now a 2-0 advantage with 2 goals today so far by Nick Sylvia, 1 in the first half and 1 so far in the second half. A little give and go into the offensive, and here's the kick now for Wheelersburg in the middle of the field. Back near the 30. Takes a bounce, going after it. Going to be Cade Blackburn. Centering pass, deflected away, and then sent away off the foot of Jack Slough, but a push going to be called against the Black Bears, it looks like, on Blaze Klein. So it will be a direct kick for Wheelersburg, their 12th. Now making a 3-0 Worthington Christian lead over Liberty Benton. So Worthington Christian now commanding 3-0 lead in their regional final. Here's the kick by Sylvia. Low line kick goes into the hands of Leighton Massey. He'll corral it. Massey is 8th keeper save today. That's the 15th shot on goal, 11th on net for Wheelersburg. Ball sent away on the punt across midfield. 2-0 Wheelersburg. 24 and a half to play. Stolen by Cameron Murphy. He's double teamed. Murphy can't quite get around the defender. I'll call him for the push. Direct kick for Wheelersburg. They're 13th. Short kick near side. Pirates have it. Here's Mitchell with the top of the box, near that 25-yard line, I should say. The Sylvia Hill lob it inside the box. Going after it is going to be Estep. His cross goes into the hands of diving goalkeeper Leighton Massey. He'll punt it back near midfield. Leaping header now by Sean Bays. Knocked back to him near the 50. Bays works it near side on the pass. Near that 35. Back to Mitchell near the circle. Mitchell gets it over now to Blackburn. Blackburn give and go back to him. Now kick back to Blackburn. Top of the box. Cut off by Johnson. Sent away by Lau. Knocks it back near midfield. And intercepted. Wheelersburg has the ball. Here's Sylvia near the 30. And sliding kick back by Klein near the 40-yard line. Intercepted again by Mitchell. Mitchell's pass goes far side. Chased down by Johnson. Johnson back near the 30-yard line. Bounces it back to Mitchell. He'll go down and stolen away. Black Bears had the ball. That kick by Riverview in nearing an Atwood, but not before a trip was called, before he sent that ball away. So going to be another direct kick for Wheelersburg with 23 minutes to go. And that'll be now the 14th direct kick today for Wheelersburg. McRae alongside with you with the Du Bois Division IV Regional Championship Soccer. Again, Worthington Christian has a 3-0 lead over Liberty Benton in that game. 2-0 Wheelersburg in this regional championship game, and the winners of these two games will square off in the state semifinals next Wednesday at 7 o'clock with the site yet to be determined. Pass to Sylvia on the short kick, now back to the far side. Back to Mitchell. Stumbles, gets a pass off now. Give and go back to him. Rolls it back near midfield. Back to his defender, Cason Witt. His kick intercepted by Cameron Murphy. Murphy with it offensively for the Black Bears. To the 20. Murphy double teamed and knocked away from him. Gets it back over now to Cade Blackburn. Rolls it inside the circle. Blackburn to Carson Estep. Rolls it back to the far side. Knock high in there to kick back near the top of the box. Stepped in front of by nicely, and I'll try to shield Blackburn from going after that ball, and it finally rolls in the hands of Massey, who will punt it away. Sails it high in the air across midfield. There's the header. Takes a bounce to Cameron Murphy on the 30-yard line. Black Bears with it offensively. There's a shoulder shove, and no foul apparently was called. Murphy. Centering pass now. Gets it over now to Jax Lau. Rolls it behind him now. Over to Blaze Klein. Near side, back to the 30. Gets it over to Cason Summers. His kick deflected across the touchline. Black Bears going to have this throw midway into their offensive end. 21-15 to play, second half, 2-0 lead for Wheelersburg. Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years. Review with it offensively. Here's Carter Nicely's pass, goes high on the right side. Johnson's pass near the 30 to the 20. Stolen away by Duarte. He has it for the Pirates, works it near that 20-yard line. Rolls it back to Sylvia. Spins around, gets a pass off at midfield. Back over to Cade Blackburn. And there's a shove. And it'll again be called on Riverview, so direct kick for Wheelersburg will be their 15th on the afternoon. Nearing the midway mark of the second half. And Wheelersburg a 2-0 lead in the regional championship. Ball rolls far side. Lob kick into the offensive end. Leaping header by Ames goes near side with that header that time, and the second header near side goes across the touch. Right off the official. It'll be a throw in here for the Pirates on their offensive end near that 10-yard line. Right side back over to Estep. Back over to Sean Bays near the 30. Bays kick off of Carter Nicely. Gets near side on the pass. Back to Summers. Rolls his pass, now knocked away by Ames. Stepped in front of by Sean Bays. He's double teamed. Knocked the foot off of Ames, he'll knock it across the touch. Throw it again for the Pirates midway into their offensive end. 2-0 Wheelersburg. And trotting in going to be another person to get this throw in here for the Pirates. That's going to be Holton Schwamberger after a short rest. He'll give way to his teammate, though, Sean Bays, to throw it in. Right near that 35-yard line. Bays lobs it right corner, goes to Schwamberger. Summer steps in front of the ball, though. He falls down, and the call, I believe, a whistle on Schwamberger for the push. So Riverview gets the call there. They'll be now their 5th direct kick of the night. Ball sent away the kick by Nicely, middle of the field. Johnson has it. Johnson's kick back near the midfield line. Knocked down and stolen away. Pirates had the ball offensively. Knocked down by Chase Wright. Wright going after it. Cut off and stepped in front of by Clark Weller. They'll try to spread the field near that midfield line area. Goes back to the far sideline. Bodie Richard will step in front of the ball for the Black Bears. Rolls it back behind him, back to Johnson. Johnson's kick going to be intercepted by Andrew Tabor. Back inside the circle. Mitchell with it near the 40. He'll back it up. Finds the teammate. Over to Tabor, back over to Mitchell into the offensive end. Wheelersburg ball near the 30 to the 25. Mitchell looking for some room, gets a pass off back to Sylvia. Sylvia looking, his shot going to be into the hands of a diving Leighton Massey for another keeper save. Another shot on goal by Nick Sylvia. 17th shot on goal, that's going to be the 13th on net today for Wheelersburg. But also the 10th keeper save by Massey. Into the offensive end for the Black Bears. Here's Cash Williams on that right wing. Williams has it knocked away across that touch. Off a Case and Witt. And Ruby with a quick throw in goes to Buddy Richard on the right side. Sent away by Sylvia, though, across midfield to the opposite side. And now off the foot of goalkeeper Leighton Massey. He'll pound it across midfield. He finds Case and Summers. Now on the near side, the Cameron Murphy. Murphy works it left wing, back over to Summers. Summers inside the box near the goal line with the cross. Going to be knocked down by diving Braden Bird. Cash Williams cutting in toward that net on the cross from Summers, but Bird, he will dive on the turf and cut that opportunity away from the Black Bears. He'll punt it away back at midfield. 16:50 to play. 2-0 is the score in favor of Wheelersburg in the regional championship. Short throw goes to Chase right to the far sideline. Johnson sails into the Black Bears offensive end. Cash Williams knocked away on the kick now back near midfield. Knocked down by Johnson. And finally across the touch. Matt Croy alongside with you in boys Division IV regional championship soccer action from Chieftain Stadium in Logan. As I mentioned, this game being video live streamed on the WTNS YouTube page, courtesy of Claxon Communication. It's also on FM 99.3 and mywtnsradio.com. Cody Croy back at the studio. And producing today's live stream coverage, that is Bryce Haynes, and working the camera, Sean Dunn for the afternoon. Ball knocked back to the far sideline. Here's the kick. Centering pass. Chased down by Blaze Klein. Klein's kick back middle of the field. Intercepted now on the attack. Mitchell with the top of the box. Sent away back to the near sideline by Blaze Klein. Back over to Mitchell. Mitchell. Double team. Works away from it. Works it now to the top of the box. Goes down and sent away. Going to be a foul called, it looks like. I think it's going to be on the Black Bears, so just outside of the box, though. So not a penalty kick, but a direct kick just barely outside of that box. Nifty footwork by Mitchell just to have a chance to put Riverview in that situation. And this will be the 16th direct kick today for Wheelersburg. Nick Sylvia, of course, going to have this kick. Sylvia with the kick. Lobs with the defense. Going to be a wide left, though, and across the goal line. Of course, the Black Bears forming that wall inside the box. Misdirected that shot. Goal kick for the Black Bears, their 8th of the game. Sent away by Massey near midfield. 15 minutes to go. Give and go back to the far side corner. Blackburn's shot near the net going to be a bit wide right. I believe deflected away by Massey as he dove after the ball. Finally knocked across the touch on that near side corner. So it'll be a throw in here for Wheelersburg. That's the 19th shot on goal today for the Pirates. And 14 of those shots on net. Riverview with just 5 shots on goal by comparison, 2 on net. So that's a big difference right there, adding up to this 2-0 score in favor of Wheelersburg. And here's the throw in. Goes right side. For the kick now by Schwamberger inside the box. Intercepted by Summers. Knocks it middle of the field. Trying to get that to Cash Williams. Lob kick by Sylvia. Header by Schwamberger. Off the foot of Johnson near side. Intercepted by Mitchell. Back over to Nick Sylvia near the 30. Sylvia works it against Cameron Murphy. Rolls it just behind him now. Near that 35. Sent away on the kick by Clark Weller. Ricochets back to the circle by Blaze Klein. Over to Cameron Murphy now near side. Now Sean Bays will steal it away for the Pirates. Bays spins around on that 35-yard line on the Wheelersburg offensive end. Now to Schwamberger. Cut off by Kaysen Summers. Summers knocks it shy of the midfield circle. Cut off by Duarte. He'll work it to the 25. Off the foot now of Blaze Klein. Klein saying, wait a second, as he tried to shove Duarte off of him, saying Duarte was all over him, but now they're going to call a whistle. I believe they're going to call that on Blaze Klein. They're going to call a yellow card, and that's going to be on Klein. So second yellow card today issued for Riverview. Clock stopped with 13:15 to play in the second half, so that means Klein will have to check out. Checking in going to be Jax Lau for the Black Bears. Wheelersburg up 2-0 over Riverview here in this regional championship game. In the last update from Dave Kryler, a 4-0 lead now for Worthington Christian over Liberty Benting. So Worthington Christian in command in their regional final. Certainly looking like Worthington Christian is going to be that team from the other side of the bracket in the state semifinals Wednesday, facing the winner of this game. Drop ball at the 30. Kick by Sylvia. Rolls it left wing. Give and go back to Sylvia. Works it left side. Sylvia looking for some room. Rolls it now over to Blackburn. Blackburn around the defender. Blackburn with the shot off. Going to be into the hands of Leighton Massey. Got the shot off. Massey there with his 12th keeper save today. Pounds it across midfield now to Cameron Murphy. Murphy rolls it left wing back to Cash Williams. Williams had it, but stolen away by Kaysen Witt. Knocks it back across midfield. Nicely steps in front of the ball for Riverview. His centering pass deflected back near that 35. Corralled by Riverview again. Works it left side off the foot of Bays. Header inside the circle. Intercepted by Summers. Rolls it back to the far sideline. Here's Johnson with the ball near that 40-yard line. Johnson trying to get that over to Carter Hammersley, but knocked away. Rolls back to the Wheelersburg offense end, but off of the Pirates and across the touch. So Riverview's going to have the throw with 12 minutes to go. 2-0 lead for Wheelersburg. Blaze Klein now checking back into the game for the Black Bears. Hammersley will check out for Riverview. There's the whistle. Johnson will have this throw. Johnson lobs at midfield to Chase Wright, knocked down. Kick by Lau into the offensive end. Sent the other direction, however, by Kaysen Witt. He'll sail it across the touch. Throw it again for Riverview. This time Bodie Richard will throw it in. Lobs it near side of the field. Goes to Chase Wright. Back to Richards. His kick. Lobs it down the far sideline to Cash Williams, but cut off instead defensively by Clark Weller. Back near that midfield line. Pirates had the ball. Goes cross field. Intercepted by Deacon Ames. His pass near side. At midfield, chased down now by Cameron Murphy. Murphy stutters up toward the defender. Into the offensive end. Near the 40. Stolen away by Sylvia. Sylvia into the offensive end. His pass right side goes to Cade Blackburn on the right wing. Blackburn near the goal line. Sliding kick and knocked across the touchline to the near side of the field. Great job defensively by Kaysen Summers, who came out of nowhere to step in front of Blackburn that time. He thought he was pushed, but it'll be a throw-in for Wheelersburg. 10:30 to play. Second half, 2-0 Wheelersburg in the regional championship. Winner of this game more than likely will take on Worthington Christian on Wednesday. That throw-in bounces inside the box and scooped up easily by Leighton Massey. He'll punt it away. Sails it high in the air. Header inside the circle. He'll get it over to Sylvia. He'll lob it near sideline. That takes a bounce. Cut off now by Summers. At midfield goes to Lau. Lau's kick over to Chase Wright. Mitchell steals it away now. Mitchell's pass goes far side at midfield. Double team. Here's the steal. Johnson has the ball. Johnson's pass offensively. Centering pass down to Lau. Intercepted again on the kick across midfield by Wheelersburg and rammed on the opposite side by goalkeeper Leighton Massey. He'll keep it on the turf and he'll pound it across the midfield line. It's over to Nicely top of the box. Nicely's pass to Murphy. Murphy's shot going to be high and wide to the left. And a little daylight on that kick by Nicely to Murphy, but a bit wide and high. 6 shot on goal today by the Black Bears, just 2 of them though on net And this will be the 8th goal kick for Wheelersburg on the day. Crowd trying to get into it here on the Black Bears side with 9 minutes to go. 2-0 Wheelersburg in the regional championship. Braden Bird has the goal kick. Black Bear players trying to pump up the crowd. Saying we're not done yet. Low kick back near the midfield line. Johnson's kick goes far side into the offensive end. Set back the other direction. Off the foot of Clark Weller. He'll be knocked down by goalkeeper Leighton Massey on the opposite side. He'll kick it away across midfield. Sails it near the 25. Header by Carter Nicely. Back near midfield. Bounces across the touch. Black Bear's going to have this throw. Trying to pick up the pace as Riverview here. Down 2-0 with 8.5 to play. That throw in by Deacon Ames near the 30-yard line. Now Sylvia knocks it back in midfield. Here's Cade Blackburn into the offensive end. Gets it over to Carson Eastep. Back to Mitchell behind him near the 30. Eastep's packs rolls now high on the right side. Over to Duarte. Steps over to the defender to the 20. Now to Eastep. Eastep looking for some room. Knocked away by Ames. And chased down by Mitchell again near the 25. Now stolen away by Chase Wright. Back to Nicely. And whistle blown by the official. And apparently going to call a push in that process. Vince Andrews in discuss wanting an explanation on that call. So they're going to call that a direct kick for Wheelersburg. Here's the kick by Duarte. Top of the box. Mitchell has it. His shot going to be deflected away by diving Leighton Massey across the goal line. Mitchell had the shot on goal. Massey with the keeper save again. So it will be a corner kick. Great keeper save. Of course, the downside is now going to be a little further into the spend more time here on the offensive end for Wheelersburg, and obviously time not on the Black Bears side. 7:09 to play. Kicks it away now by Eastep. Sails the top of the box. Header by Nicely back to the far sideline. Going after it is Johnson. Johnson steals it away to the corner. Johnson's kick. Deflected across the touch. It'll be off of Wheelersburg. Johnson's going to have this throw. He'll lob it in back to Buddy Richards. Middle of the field. Nicely gets to it. Lobs it near sideline. On the kick goes over to Cameron Murphy. Murphy trying to keep it in play. He does so. Knocked across the touch by Wheelersburg, and Duarte gets the foot across that ball. Throw in by Murphy now for Riverview near the 40. That pass goes to the 30-yard line over to Chase Wright. Back to Nicely. Knocked to the opposite side of the field now. Here's the kick. Inside the box to Carter Nicely. A bump near the goal line. Nicely has it deflected across the goal line off of the Wheelersburg, and Riverview's going to have a corner kick now. Second quarter of the day for the Black Bears. Trotting over to the opposite side of the field, that's going to be Buddy Richard. And the senior with 6 minutes to play, 2-0 Wheelersburg. And Black Bears really need to cash in here. Richard with the kick, lobs it to the left wing, knocked down by Summers. Back to Murphy. Murphy, double team. His shot knocked back down off of Duarte, right back to him, back to Summers. Summers looking for some room, back to Cameron Murphy. Murphy, triple team, goes down and stolen away. And knocked away back near midfield by Sylvia. 5.5 to go. Knocked down by Massey. He'll seal it back across midfield. Top of the box to Nicely. He'll head it. Dance it over down left side. Back over to Murphy. Murphy from Blau. Murphy back over to Summers. Deflected back near side, back to Murphy. Murphy tries to keep it in play. He'll do so. High on the left. Murphy's pass. Lobs it back inside the box. Header by Nicely. Bounces into the hands of goalkeeper Braden Bird. Good defensive play by the Pirates. Riverview not able to get a clean shot off with 5 minutes to go. Still down 2-0. Long punt sent away the opposite side of the field by Bird. Bounces into the area of Massey, who heads it, and now kicks it high in the air the other direction. Held down a high kick, goes sailing across the touch into the Riverview offensive end, but it will be a throw-in for the Pirates. 4:48 to play, second half. Riverview sensing the urgency here down this final stretch of the game. But again, still just 2 shots really on net today, and that's been the issue, as Wheelersburg has had a lot more opportunities than the Black Bears so far today. That ball thrown in back near midfield. That's going to be a header off the throw-in by Ames. Piece of wit, trying to get to it, instead stolen away by Murphy. Back over to Chase Wright near the 25. Wright His kick deflected inside the box, going to be chased down by Nicely. Nicely to the goal line, and can't quite prevent it from going across that goal line. So it will be a goal kick now for Wheelersburg, their 9th of the afternoon. Their 5th goal kick in the second half. And last we knew, 4-0 Worthing Christian over Liberty Benton. So Worthing Christian likely going to be winning that regional championship and awaiting the winner of this game next Wednesday in the state semifinals. Into the Wheelersburg offensive end. Knocked down near sideline by Klein. And it'll be off of Wheelersburg on the deflection. Throw in by Klein for review. That throw going to be a header by Sylvia. Bounces it near the 30. Down to Cade Blackburn. Stepped in front of it. Now the Blackbears with this. Summers has the ball near the 50-yard line. His kick goes over to Cash Williams. Williams double team. Works it near side. Williams goes down. There's going to be a whistle. A trip called on Nick Sylvia, who fell down on the turf with 3.5 to go. Just the 6th direct kick today for review. Placed that ball about 9 yards into their offensive end. 3:20 to play. 2-0 Wheelersburg. Leighton Massey going to have the direct kick. He'll seal it inside the box. In the net going to be a bit wide right on that header by the Black Bears. A chance right there to possibly knock it in, but a bit wide on that header attempt. I believe Cash Williams got the header that time for review. That'll be a shot on goal. 10th goal kick now for Wheelersburg today. Sent away on the kick with 2:50 to play. Bounces inside the circle. And going to be a handball on Wheelersburg. And direct kick for the Black Bears. Massey will have this kick. 2.5 to play. Massey sails a long kick inside the box. Going to be the leaping deflection by Bird. And sent away on the kick by Clark Weller. Nails it high in the air. Back near midfield. Stepped in front of by Blaze Klein. Klein tries to turn the corner on the near sideline and goes across the touch. 2:18 to go. Might have been a push called on Klein on that play. I believe it is going to be a direct kick for Wheelersburg on their defensive end near the 35-yard line. Sails it away middle of the field. 2 minutes to play, 2-0 Wheelersburg. Johnson gets to it. Johnson's kick back near midfield. Review works it into the offensive end. Bodie Richard works it. His pass near side back to Summers. Summers to the 35 to the 30. Summers near side to the 25-yard line. He'll find Cameron Murphy. Murphy left wing. Murphy with the passes on the box to Nicely, but grabbed instead by goalkeeper Braden Bird. Good opportunity, but Bird there to pounce on top of it before he Nicely was able to track it down and get a shot off. And now Bird will punt it away. 1:25 to go. 2-0 Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg has it offensively. That shot going to be knocked down on the save by Leighton Massey. That shot by Cade Blackburn that time. 14th keeper save by Massey today. 1:05 to play. At the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing the Warehouse Restaurant player of the game. That player will receive a gift certificate from the Warehouse Restaurant, located at 400 North White Woman Street in Roscoe Village. 50 seconds again counting. Chase down to the far side. Mitchell has it offensively for Wheelersburg. 40 seconds to go. Time not in the Black Bears' favor now with it. Mitchell at the 20-yard line goes down and stolen away. Here's Summers with the ball. 27 seconds to play. Summers near the 50-yard line. Sliding kick goes to Cameron Murphy. And whistle blown here with the foul on Wheelersburg with just 20 seconds to go. Leighton Massey has the kick. Final 13 seconds. Final 10 seconds. Massey with the kick. Lobs it near the top of the box. Header by Evans in 2 seconds. One, and that will do it in Wheelersburg. It's the victory today by the final score of 2-0 over Riverview. Wheelersburg will be going back to the state tournament for the first time since the 2020 season. The Black Bears, unbelievable season again, capturing the state championship last year. Incredible run to get back to the regional finals. Of course, one of their top players, Parker Andrews, of course, injured midway into the season, not able to come back this year. A huge loss, obviously, and certainly he was missed, but the Black Bears, give credit to them, and continue to go out there and come together as a team to get themselves in this spot to have a chance to play for a state tournament berth that comes up a bit short here for this afternoon. Wheelersburg gets the win, 2-0, to capture the regional championship. So Wheelersburg a victory today over Riverview. We'll get a chance to get to the runner-up ceremony here momentarily over at Sheatham Stadium in Logan. Stay tuned for that on WTNS Coshocton.
Local athletes and fans, this is Dr. Jake Snyder from Coshocton Chiropractic Health Center at 649 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Our office is all about school spirit and supporting our area athletes. Teamwork is not only important in sports, but also in healthcare. Give us a call at 622-3677 and let us become part of your healthcare team to keep you performing at your best. Visit CoshoctonChiropractic.com to see all of the services we have to offer. Coshocton Chiropractic, cheering for our community and celebrating school spirit since 1947.
You'd never build a house by yourself, so why build your finances that way? Speak with your financial professionals from Prudential, like Dan Duran and Ryan Froman. Dan and Ryan will assess your needs and help you build a strategy towards a financial future. To get started, call Dan and Ryan today at 740-622-6482. That's 740-622-6482.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through LPL Enterprise, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC, and an affiliate of LPL Financial. Financial professionals are licensed insurance agents of Prudential. These financial professionals are permitted to brand under Prudential. LPLE and LPL Financial are not affiliated with Prudential.
At Coshocton Dentistry, Dr. Brian Dunlap and Dr. Patrick Loper provide expert dental care in a comfortable, family-friendly environment. From routine checkups to advanced treatments, your smile is a priority at Coshocton Dentistry. Located on Main Street in Coshocton, where we treat you like family, contact Coshocton Dentistry today and experience the care you deserve. Now accepting new patients. Visit us online today at CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Wheelersburg winning the regional championship today, 2-0 over Riverview, and now will join the runner-up ceremony on the field.
Presenting the awards will be Principal Josh Branch, Assistant Principal Brad Baker, Athletic Director Katie Wesley, and Superintendent Chuck Rinkus. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your individual medallion. Number 0, Kason Summers. Number 1, Brody Johnson. Number 2, Carson Keel. Number 3, Jax Luck. Number 4, Chase Wright. Number 5, Jack Cohen. Number 6, Jackson Maynard. Number 7, Carter Hammersley. Number 8, Levi Fox. Number 9, Cameron Murphy. Number 10, Deacon Amos. Number 12, Caden Billman. Number 13, Blaze Klein. Number 16, Carter Nicely. Number 17, Zyler Lee. Number 21, Darian Atwood. Number 22, Kyle Roach. Number 23, Mason Carroll. Number 24, Leighton Massey. Number 25, Easton Weston. Number 30, Carson Bryant. Number 31, Logan Wilson. Number 43, Bodie Richard. Number 50, Cash Williams. And number 77, Parker Andrews. Assistant coach, Kurt Nicely. Assistant coach, Jason Beitzel. And head coach, Vince Andrews.
All right, that is the runner-up ceremony for Riverview. Wheelersburg gets the regional championship win today, 2-0 over the Black Bears. Back to wrap it up after this on WTNS Coshocton.
Don received the best care that I think he possibly could have. Don and I both really felt that they were part of our family and we were part of their family.
I feel like I'm seen or my kids are seen, and they generally want to hear what's wrong and they want to help however they can.
I want to be able to support an organization that's giving back to the community, that's part of my community. If that's a hospital, Coshocton Hospital is going to be my choice.
Well, it is a final in boys Division IV Regional Championship Soccer this afternoon from Chieftain Stadium in Logan. Wheelersburg, the 6th-ranked team in Division IV, they get the win over the 25th-ranked Riverview Black Bears, 2-0, to capture their first regional title since the 2020 season. One goal scored in the first half. That was by Nick Sylvia with 1:23 to play. Scoreless until that time. Nick Sylvia would break the scoreless tie with his team-leading 49th goal of the year, and the Pirates would take a 1-0 lead going into halftime. Then one goal scored in the second half with 26:02 to play. Colton Schwamberger would break free with an assist to find a cutting Nick Sylvia in front of the net. He would find the right corner. Nick Sylvia, with that goal, his second of the game, his 50th of the year. And that would be enough for Wheelersburg to get the win today, 2-0 over the Black Bears to capture the regional title. By my count for the afternoon, it was a total of 22 shots on goal for Wheelersburg today. They had 17 of them on net. And Riverview with 7 shots on goal, just 2 on net, none in the second half. That was certainly a big difference between the two sides today. Leighton Massey, another terrific performance by him. He had 14 keeper saves for the Black Bears today. Leighton Massey will be our Warehouse Restaurant Player of the Contest. He will receive a gift certificate from the Warehouse Restaurant that's located at 400 North White Woman Street in Roscoe Village. Again, Leighton Massey, the Riverview goalkeeper, will be our Warehouse Restaurant Player of the Contest. Braden Bird, 2 keeper saves himself today for the Pirates. Riverview had 7 direct kicks. It was a total of 18 direct kicks for Wheelersburg on the day. 2 indirect kicks for the Black Bears, none for the Pirates. While Wheelersburg had 4 corner kicks, 1 in the second half. The Black Bears had 2 corner kicks. Both of those came in the second half of play. And Riverview finished up with 8 goal kicks. Wheelersburg had 10. And Wheelersburg again gets the final 2-0 victory over the Riverview Black Bears. Wheelersburg they'll improve the record to an unbeaten 18-0-2. Will Wheelersburg, their 13th straight win, and they're going to be taking on Worthington Christian here in the state semifinals. Dave Kryler giving me the updates on that game over there, and they had a 4-0 lead with just a few minutes to go over Liberty Benton. So they'll take on Worthington Christian, Will Wheelersburg in the state semifinals next Wednesday, 7 o'clock at the site yet to be determined. Riverview, of course, last year's state champions. They'll have the season come to an end in the regional finals as they'll drop to 11-6-5, snapping a 4-game winning streak for them. Another terrific season, as I mentioned, for Riverview. Again, getting themselves all the way back to this spot, a chance to play for a state tournament. That's despite all the injuries they had to deal with throughout the course of the year and had to battle through, including one of their top players, Parker Andrews, who unfortunately a senior was not able to return, and certainly he would have been a big help, no doubt, in the spot. But again, just to deal with that and still get yourself into the spot, pretty impressive by this Black Bear group, and a lot of pride in them, and really a lot of fight to the end of this game, despite Wheelersburg maybe having the upper hand today. But certainly not on the fight on the Riverview Black Bears team. They fought to the end, but they'll come up a bit short today in this regional championship game over at Logan for this afternoon. We want to thank, of course, our sponsors all season long, allowing us to bring you this coverage throughout the season here on Tournament Soccer on WTNS. I want to thank also Claxon Communications as well, allowing us to bring you this live stream coverage here throughout the season, throughout this tournament run, and certainly here today for this regional championship game. Of course, today it was Bryce Haynes producing today's live stream coverage, and Sean Dunn working the camera as well for Claxon Communications. Also thanks to Cody Croy back at WTNS Sports Central. Again, the final score, boys Division IV Regional Championship Soccer from Logan. Wheelersburg defeats Riverview by the final score of 2-0 to move on to next Wednesday's state semifinals. So long, everybody.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.